Y'all ready to talk to the queen? Check me out. You can call me queen. What? Everybody pay attention because you're talking to me. Y'all ready to talk to the queen? Say that again. Talk your shit, queen. I know you lying. Sheesh. Everybody pay attention because you're talking to me. You can call me queen. Talk your shit, queen. That's Dom on the beat. Hey, how y'all feeling? We are back for another week of Queen Talk Podcast. Y'all, I was jamming to the little intro music, like I didn't make it, but I was feeling it a little bit. I hope you guys have come tonight to have a great conversation, to relax a little bit. It may have been a long day, it may have been a long week, but it's gonna be a fun night. This I can guarantee. As per usual, I'm your host. I am your girl Dom, the host of Queen Talk Podcast. And joining me today is from my crew. Give it up for K Marie, y'all. Ooh, it's dark.
Hi, it's dark. Sorry. Hi,
there
y'all.
We go.
Driving. Hi.
And also, it's Mac.
What's
y'all
going on?
Back. Hey. I miss y'all.
Miss y'all too.
I
Yeah,
miss
we
y'all.
missed you last week. Oh, you don't
I
miss
saw y'all
us.
last week.
Ooh. Well, I ain't seen y'all.
Yeah, I'm just messing with y'all.
Been a little minute.
I don't know. People tell you
We
how they
still
feel.
can't see you now.
Still can't. You
Listen, you want me to get a ticket?
you know that you actually don't get a ticket from that? Like that's just something our
Right.
parents told us. That's the
Right.
law.
Yeah,
Like
that's true.
you can't get a ticket from that.
And listen, I tell my daughters to this day, I can't drive. The police gonna be right on my ass. Can't do it.
Now, does it draw attention to you? They may be like, "Hey, what's wrong? Why you got your light on?" That may be a case, but it's not illegal. Oh,
Give me
Lord.
like 10 minutes and I'll be inside.
She in the dark.
Really?
That was the first thing I thought about. How y'all feeling today?
Pretty
I'm
good.
good.
Pretty good.
Oh yeah. Listen, I have had the weirdest few weeks that anybody can even imagine. But I am here tonight looking to relieve some stress.
Wow.
So I hope y'all are ready to break the ice, getting started.
Not stress with a K.
Stress with a K. Stress.
I know. Added a syllable.
Mm-hmm. You know.
Emphasis on the wrong syllable.
Emphasis on. Well, actually, yeah, it shouldn't be there.
Five,
Just period.
yeah.
But how was y'all day? I told y'all how my day was.
Pretty good. I am so ready for this cool weather so I can wear my boots and my long sweaters and my scarves. I'm ready.
I'm just ready to not be hot. Like, and I'm not even a cold weather person, but I'm ready.
Yeah.
Call me SpongeBob.
You literally work inside of school. What do you mean not be hot?
That's true.
No, look, our AC and stuff don't always work. Sometimes we be hot.
Damn, aren't y'all a charter? Y'all not a charter? Y'all get y'all
money
up.
No, it's not chartered. Shots fired, but no, we don't want charter.
I know, right?
All right. We don't want that in here. All right. I'm glad to see y'all. I'm glad to see y'all smiling, even though K Marie is embracing the darkness. Halloween has come and gone, but she is still in the dark. Y'all had a good Halloween?
I'm almost home. Oh yeah.
Nah, man. I ain't had no good Halloween.
I didn't need a myself.
No, you didn't take the baby trick or treating.
I did not, and he went to like he's 2. First of all, let's talk about that. He definitely doesn't eat candy. Like
true.
my kid is definitely not one of those, you can get. And mind you, he was given candy one time, and dude
Mm-hmm.
did not know what to do with it.
Really?
Yeah, because
Usually
of
that
course,
first taste of candy, they be
I
like,
know. It's like, give it to me,
what
give it
is
to me,
this?
give it.
Yes.
nah. The funny part about it was like the person who gave it to him didn't know he wasn't supposed to have candy, or
Mm-hmm.
well, I'm gonna say
Oh,
wasn't supposed to. Didn't know he didn't eat candy, right?
okay.
And it was a sugar free, little sucker or whatever like that, and but it just was holding it. Like what,
Like, what do
like
I do
what
with
do I
this?
do with this? Like
That's
I
funny.
don't.
Usually anything that a kid have in their hand, the first place they put it is in their mouths.
Yeah.
You know what? Like during the stages of him being, I would say pretty much from like 6 months to roughly about 10 months. That used to be the case. He was
Mhm.
definitely exploring the world through his mouth.
Through his mouth. Yeah.
Yeah, but after that, dude is like, because it's funny as to say, he's a texture person.
Yeah.
Oh, that makes a lot of sense. Yeah.
Yeah, so like you try to give him fruit because it's wet and it's cold, he's like, yeah.
Oh,
You know what I'm
wow.
saying? He won't even deal with it.
He don't like
So
it.
yeah,
Mhm.
man. Which is strange because he eats oatmeal.
What?
Yeah, that
Uh,
is that is strange. Yeah.
it's strange. He,
Yeah.
he he eats oatmeal, but like if
I
it's
I to this day hate oatmeal. Let me tell y'all this,
Oh my
okay?
God, I love it.
Mac knows what I'm about to say. So my baby boy, y'all, Lil Ro, give it up for Ro. He just had a birthday this weekend. Woo, woo, woo,
Yay.
woo. Yeah. So when COVID first hit in 2020, remember everything was 100% virtual, including school.
Mm-hmm.
So imagine me, taking off the teacher hat to prepare breakfast and everything. And I'm in there, I'm like, we're gonna do something quick. We're gonna make some oatmeal. And I'm in the kitchen, like excited because I'm like, oh, he gonna like this. I put some maple syrup in it, I put some cinnamon, some brown sugar, a little dab of butter. Man, I was like, oh, he gonna like it. Like, I didn't taste it because I don't like oatmeal, but I was just like, he gonna like it, right? I gave him the bowl. His eyebrows were scrunched like, what's this? So I asked him, I was like, what's wrong with you? He's like, well, we used to have oatmeal at my old school, but it tastes much better than this. Man, shot Milo. So I mean, he even turned his nose up like it stank. Like, ugh.
man.
Ah, man, I never recovered from that. Like, never. I'm like, we will never do oatmeal in this house again. Do you hear me? Never.
Right. That's like that. Yeah, they got like a little viral video going around right now about they had this man. His wife gave him some peach cobbler, so she
Hmm.
asked him, how did he like the peach cobbler? He was like, I mean, it's all right. I've had better in the school cafeteria.
Oh,
Bruh, the worst.
marriage
Like,
over. Like, babe, you
yeah,
can't
he
slam it
definitely got
that
hit in the
hard.
pot in that video.
Oh, yeah, that's pot upside your head worthy stuff. All
Yeah.
right, y'all. Before we get started into tonight's conversation, tonight's whatever topic, let me say, because that's a brand that's not ours, but I wanted us to do like a little icebreaker just to kind of get everything warmed up and to get some people in. Remember, if you guys are joining us in the comments, let us know that you are here. Let us know if you're chiming in from Facebook. Let us know if you're chiming in on YouTube. And let us know where you're from. Like, we want to be able to give you a shout out and represent where you are tuning in from. All right. So our
Mm-hmm.
icebreaker tonight, while everybody hop in the comments, guys, our icebreaker tonight, we're gonna do some culture tags.
Oh Lord. Okay.
Let me ask you this: do you guys? I'll ask you what subject you want to do. We're only gonna do 3, so we don't linger. All right. Do you guys want to do songs and lyrics, family and friends, or words to live by? I mean, or words to live by, or TV and film. Sorry.
I say TV and film.
I'll go with that.
All right, TV and film. Yep. Let's go. Now,
Y'all driving so slow.
can you guys see this? All right. This is from a famous movie where they were tuning in to the Miss Black Awareness pageant. And this is and this is what he leaned over
that boy
and
good.
said, that boy good.
Really?
Sexual chocolate. Yeah.
That boy good. For
that
sure.
boy good. That was a good one. As soon as I said the Miss Black Awareness pageant,
it was a wrap. It was a wrap.
Okay, I knew I was gonna get this one wrong because I'm driving, but when you said that, I was just yelling out the movie. Coming to America.
Coming to America.
It was gonna be wrong.
Mm-hmm.
But yes, but that was from the famous movie Coming to America. All right. Not part 2, part 1. The good one.
Yeah, the good one. Thank you.
The good one.
Well, y'all gotta ease up on.
The second one.
Work,
yeah,
the second
one.
Work, man.
The second one is still good. I'm not gonna lie.
I'm not saying that.
Like the first one.
Yeah, I was about to say I should clarify. I like the first one better. I'm not saying I don't like the second one because I have a real heart for Coming to America movie. But I just like part 1 more because I feel like they gave us more of a storyline.
Mm-hmm.
You say that, but I watching part 2, I actually got more enlightened. Well, I think the world was more enlightened on what actually happens in Africa and how marriage works. So, like when they explain,
arranged marriages and stuff.
Arranged marriage, and that he basically offered his daughter for a certain territory of land and stuff like that. So it was like they had a good good story. They went a little bit more in depth,
Yes, that's all I was saying.
Means. So yeah, it's like I get it.
And it made it real believable too. That first one, because even though they were explaining the story to us, like we really got a first eye glance at what someone who is a prince of an actual kingdom coming to a totally different country as a regular civilian, and people treating him just like he's no more than person. Yeah. When he's used to people, throwing themselves at him because he's high up. So I thought that's a part of it.
Yeah. Come on.
I'm sorry. All right. Here we go. Next one. All right, guys. Can y'all see this? Now, on this one, all right, this involves a very famous show, and this person has had this show for years and years and years, now owning an actual network, because the show was so popular, and this show features a lot of celebrities. Was even joked about on In Living Color. Usually gives out very lavished gifts for the audience members.
Oh, the Oprah Winfrey Show. I didn't know that was gonna be the name. Yeah, okay.
Yes.
I got it.
It was like toes and towels.
Yes, you have to look at the acronym. Yeah. Yes. And Janika is joining us tonight. She was helping you out. Look, the Oprah Winfrey Show. Good.
Yeah, look.
I missed all of them tonight.
I thought it was gonna be more like a line from that.
Yeah.
Like seeing the
You get a car. You get a car.
Yes, but I couldn't give certain things that I can't do to.
Oh yeah, for sure. Like I knew it was Oprah, but I was like, oh, is it gonna be a line from this? I was like, I suck at that then, because
I should actually say, okay, this is a line, this is a title, blah blah blah.
Maybe
Yeah.
Okay.
not. That's that. You know, that might give it away too much. Also,
Oh yeah. Okay. So last one, guys. TV and film. Okay. Now this
Okay.
one is from a movie. Okay. This one is from a movie. Okay. That was featured. It's a kids film that definitely covered a lot of southern cultures and practices.
oh, the Prince and the Frog, Princess and the Frog.
The
My bad.
Princess and
Yes,
the Frog.
Princess and the Frog. I was about to say, is a character on here called Mama Odie? It's
Yeah.
about to be good.
Oh, hey, Cher. When he said that,
Man, that boy said, "You've been messing with the shadow, man." Man, that boy was my favorite. The little lightning bug Ray. That boy
mm,
said, "Ain't nothing like a man with a big back poach." Dog,
I
that
had a
was
lot of quotables from that movie.
they had a
That was
lot of
yes.
that was a really good kids movie that like was so
sorry.
relatable.
I was Princess and the Frog out because of course,
Oh, I love it.
it wasn't
I love it.
it wasn't a POC movie. It was actually African American characters
Yes.
in there. So having my daughter see it, she was just like all the time. It was then she was like, because my it's funny. You know how we want our kids to be where we're from, even though
Even
like
though they're
it's
not.
e- she's my daughter's really not from New Orleans. Like she was born in Tennessee,
Hmm.
so the fact that she would watch that, find out it's from New Orleans, she was like, did they talk like this when you grew up? I was like, hell no, ain't nobody.
That's the thing.
I'm
Like the
like,
opening of it, I was annoyed because I'm like, what is this? This doesn't even
But
look
what's
like New Orleans.
crazy? No, but what's crazy is my grandparents talked like that. Being
Oh,
right,
that
from
Creole.
Natchitoches,
Oh yeah.
yeah, from Natchitoches
right.
and Lafayette, they all were Creole, so they talked like that. So I was
Yeah,
used
but
to it.
that was the northern Louisiana part. Like everybody we knew
Yeah.
in New Orleans,
Well, they kept
we didn't
in the
talk like that.
bayou, and that's how they talk sometime in the bayou. Well, the
Yeah,
older
Right,
folks, yeah,
yeah.
right,
They don't pronounce that you. The bayou.
right.
yeah, yeah.
Bayou what, man? You at the store?
Yeah, man.
Yeah.
That's why they.
Like you say, it was definitely they group Louisiana culture into New Orleans culture a lot of times.
Yes. And we are
And
not Louisiana.
no, listen, but we are to a certain extent, right?
Yeah.
Because like you say, you can go to New Orleans and hear 100 different accents.
True.
People are gonna pronounce words differently, and
Right.
that's because like even in the whole setup of New Orleans, the street signs, we would see a
Yeah.
word that's like I said, we would pronounce, you know, New Orleans as New Orleans, right?
Yeah.
But when you see the street, how do you pronounce it?
Right.
Orleans.
Arlene. See, that's what I'm saying. So
Or
yeah,
Orleans, yeah, that's
Because
true.
yeah,
that's how we were taught. But also, what about Burgundy Street? How do
yeah,
we
yeah,
pronounce it?
yeah. Well, I know it's Burgundy,
Burgundy.
and that's because a lot of New Orleans is composed of French and Spanish, you
Hmm.
know, culture as well. So that's how we even get the whole Creole, deal. Or people, as you say, speaking Creole.
Yeah.
Because it's they insert French into that.
I
So
no lie. I wish I could speak Creole, but
I mean,
it
it's
took me
just
a
like
long. It took me a really long time to curve my accent, and even every now and again, it still comes out very thick. But it took me a really long time to even speak like this.
what's funny. People only tell me I sound like I'm from New Orleans when I get passionate about something.
Yes, because all that tact go out the way. Like you're not focusing on saying it right.
I
Well,
used to think like it wasn't like a made us hate ourselves, loved it well kind of situation. It was more so I wanted to be a chameleon. I didn't want to be like growing up with woadies, as we would say.
Woody.
I didn't want to be the dude who was like, yeah, you hear what I'm saying? I'm from New Orleans, you hear me? Uptown down the street by the
mm-mm.
way, blah blah blah, right? I didn't want to like hearing that. I was like, damn, that dude sounds like he has no education. I
Yeah.
don't want to
No, remember we
talk like
couldn't
that.
say because for the longest, Mac. Like we used to say because.
I don't remember
I
that.
ain't never
But
say that. They
as I said,
always,
I
I
I
don't
mean,
remember
remember
people
that.
that.
always talked about me because they always told me that I didn't sound like it. I didn't sound like my mom because y'all know how Leah sound.
Yeah, I was about to say if anybody New Orleans is her.
But I don't sound like her. And then when I
No.
moved away, they were like, "You sure you're from New Orleans?" Yeah, wait till I get
Yes,
pissed off. You really gonna hear it then.
really.
Hmm.
But also,
Yeah.
it wasn't until I actually moved away from New Orleans that I had a real appreciation for Zydeco music. Because before then,
Oh,
I was
not
just
me.
like, why
Mm-mm.
are y'all listening to that? But
I don't listen
Zydeco,
to
I
that.
mean, I have always had a real love for Second Line, but
Yeah.
Zydeco, I
Yeah, that's
gotta,
because that's
I
because
gotta
you moved to
think for
Baton
it.
Rouge, dog. Like Baton Rouge
Yeah.
and Lafayette kind of culture, they love
Oh yeah, they
Zydeco.
love Zydeco. But that's the
Yeah, so I
thing.
could
It
see
wasn't
that.
until I actually started to, like come back and visit home that I was just like, oh, I like this one. I like that one. Do I like all of it? No.
Mm-hmm.
But I'm just saying that my appreciation for it grew a little bit more. But I still keep my bounce on handy. Okay. And I definitely always do, second line. Like I even incorporate that in my lessons, like because it's a huge part of jazz, and a huge
Mm-hmm.
part of African cultures because of the jazz funeral. And
Yeah.
that's how the second line was even, a thing because you would have the funeral procession to the graveyard. Once they
Yeah.
released the body into the ground, then you had a second line to celebrate the life.
Mm-hmm.
And, teaching them about that and how, Africans would have the umbrellas and that kind of thing. Like that's significant of the African culture
Yeah.
because that's where that came from. So that gave us a chance to like dive into all of that. Like it's a really,
Oh,
really cool lesson.
yeah, for sure. Like I say, even and I explained that we have a lot of French and Spanish, but
Mhm.
we have Congo Square, and
Congo
in New
Square, that's right.
and there's I want to say it's the Royal Hotel is it's actually a building where slaves were actually sold.
Mm-hmm.
Wow.
I
Yeah,
think it is that one. I think so.
yeah. So
Yeah.
there's definitely a lot of African culture in a lot
Mhm.
that we do, and and that's why I say it's always a mixture of when people try, especially outsiders. People think
Yeah.
I've traveled the world, of course, being in the military, and people think they kind of like an insider when they say Nolans or Nola to me,
Oh,
and I was
bruh.
like,
Shut
we
up.
don't say that. It was
No, we
Nolans.
like,
don't.
and it was like, yes, y'all do. And I was like, are we
That's
really
the
about to have the argument
that's
about
the first
where
indicator
I'm
that
from?
you
Like,
are not from New
Not from,
Orleans.
yes.
right. You know what I'm
Nolans.
saying? I was like, only pronounce New Orleans either New Orleans or New Orleans.
Right.
That's it. Like we don't do the Nolans. Nobody I've ever ran into say I'm from NOLA.
I feel like
Not a one
Nolans
person.
pinch more of a nerve than New Orleans. Like I don't like New Orleans either, but I feel like Nolans pinches that much more of a nerve. Like, please.
Yeah, because they
You know?
feel like they try to merge in that Cajun, and we like,
Mm-hmm.
Yes, you'd be
like
like,
we're not
shut up.
Cajun.
Like, what you doing?
Like we're not Cajun.
All right, y'all. I want to get into the topic tonight. Now, of course, this is episode 14, and we are gonna have a free fall conversation tonight.
14.
Yes, we made it to
Hey.
our 14th episode. Go Queen Talk
Wow.
Podcast. Yay! Yes, 14 episodes, even with us being out for 2 whole weeks, y'all.
Mm-hmm.
All right. But basically we are just having like a regular conversation tonight. Nothing in particular. So that's why it's called Say What You Want to Say, because we are literally just having a good dialect tonight.
But that's what we said. That's what we do anyway. But
That's
okay,
what
I
we do
got you.
anyway, but we have like one focal point, and
Yeah,
we just take it and run with it. But
right.
tonight is not that night. We're gonna be here, there, and everywhere. But I want
Mm-hmm.
to share my screen with you guys because I want to pinch y'all the nerves right quick. Start some shit. All right. I saw this video on what's the name of this? Facebook. And hold on, I did this wrong. I'm sorry. I saw this video on Facebook and it definitely made me like, oh, I wonder what my crew gonna say about this. All right. So I'm gonna share this.
The suspense is killing me. Like
I know, right?
I'm sorry, I had to pull it up. All right, y'all ready? Here we go.
Yeah.
Here we go.
Complaining about not cooking, but it's like I'm not cooking because I'm working 12 hours a day.
Okay, so if you want to be taken on a date, you want to still be romantic. After we work long hours too, we supposed to just say, okay, we was busy and we had a long day?
What?
No.
That's not the same thing.
Yes, it is.
That is not the same
thing. It is
thing.
very similar. I'm telling you what I need from you, and you aren't providing it because you're too tired or you work long hours.
That's a big deal, though. Like, you want somebody to physically be in the mood to have sex. Going out to eat with somebody and going on a date after work versus being like, oh, I'm in the mood to have sex with this man after I've worked 12 hours a day and got the kids in bed are two different asks for somebody.
So I think those
are two different levels of what you're requiring.
Men and women. If you're my woman, I'm always in the mood to
have sex. That's because that's how y'all are wired.
If I'm tired,
y'all could be depressed and want to have sex. Y'all could be broken and want to have sex. Like, y'all are going to be horny.
You're my woman.
That's not going to change. Complaining about.
What are y'all thoughts on this, guys?
Go ahead, Kim Marie.
Oh, okay. I was about to say, Mac, you want to go? Because my tongue is ready.
Wait, talking about before we get into it, did y'all hear the dude in the background instigating talking about,
I thought I was hearing myself. Okay.
Okay, go ahead.
She's a hypocrite. That's how I see it. Because if, like he said, you want to go on a date after me working long hours, you want to go on a date, you want to go out to eat, things like that. But yet when I want to have sex with you, make love to you, however you want to do it, you want to complain. If you think about it, all the time you taking to get together, the makeup, clothes, and all that, travel time to get to the restaurant, go on a date, money you got to spend, less time. You do less time fucking. I'm just saying, okay? Won't you just go ahead and get done? Please him any way that you can. I don't think it's anything wrong with you going ahead and giving the man what he wants, because if you don't, then he's gonna get it from somebody else. You want to be pissed off in the end?
Here's my question: why you don't want it, girl?
Right, that's the thing. And she said, well, you want it if you're depressed. You want it if you're mad. You want, at least he want it from you. Okay,
he wants it,
that's what he keeps screaming. Because
you're
I'm
my
attracted
wife.
to my woman. Yeah.
Exactly. So if I'm attracted to my secretary or the mayor or the garbage man.
Oh, we don't that escalated.
Not quickly. The mayor. I'm just saying. At least I'm attracted to you because I can't be attracted to somebody else or the neighbor or whoever you want to point out. At least I'm attracted to my wife. So I'm with him on this one.
But we can't say at least, right? Because
I was about to say at least.
Them women gonna use that as defense for how they gonna do that. At least
I'm saying that because I'm a woman.
Because I'm a woman. At least, y'all. I just want to. We didn't say I'm
saying that because you first. She's a hypocrite. I wish I was sitting on that couch. She's a hypocrite because you want your cake and eat it too, however they want it. You want to demand that your husband caters to you. You want to demand that attention. But when he's here you go. You want somebody running after you, and then when they stop running after you, standing there looking like an oafy dummy butt, like, damn, what did I do? Oh my God, he doesn't want me anymore. Bitch, you told me I couldn't have you. Sorry.
Whenever you want.
Mac, go ahead. I'm sorry. I'm done.
Nah, you're good, man. I
But
like hearing the
we're gonna
perspective.
continue to elaborate.
Okay,
Uh,
I'm sorry.
listen, man. Personally, I think people need to go back and understand structure. It's a whole bunch of
Yes.
you should, you don't. We listen. Let's understand that men were doing a whole bunch of providing for women because there was a time frame women weren't allowed to work,
Yes.
right? So, of course, like that's having that structure of that, you know, kind of made for a different time. You know, it made for different relationships.
Hmm.
You know, women would get taken care of financially, so they handled everything else because most of them were housewives, and they figured, okay, well, my job is to take care of everybody in this house. So I provide the kids what they need. I provide my man what he needs. Everybody's happy.
Hmm.
That's how I was, meant to keep, that. So in the progression of women working, moving into the workforce, and now women working, you hear her say, well, I have to go spend all this time at work, and then who wants to do that after, wants to do anything with you after being out there doing all this, right? So I'm like, okay. So if a dude tell you don't work, then what? Are you
What's
still
your
gonna
next
be able?
excuse?
Are you still gonna be able to provide that
She's still gonna
that
say
service?
she's tired. I just don't think. Okay, this is
Wait,
a
wait,
prime.
wait.
Oh, I'm sorry, sorry. Go ahead.
Wait. I'm about to say. So when you have that, right? Like I said, just like what y'all said, she still is still gonna get jumped to. I'm tired because now I'm still doing whatever
Mm-hmm.
else. Same thing the man says.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, you want me to have time for you because I think it's put out into the world that when we leave and we go to work, that is personal time for a man,
Hmm.
Good point.
which is not. So
Wow.
of course that's why she's like, well, yeah, it's not the same thing for me to say I want you to come home and provide me with a date, provide me with
Mm-hmm.
attention, whatever the case it may be, because I think when you go to work, it's you just having personal time to yourself. It's a separation from us, but you're having personal time for yourself. So they don't understand that, especially let's say you, and I know all men aren't in this position, but let's say you're in a position of being a thinker at work. Not even say position. You're a thinker at work. You're the brain in a certain operation.
Mm-hmm.
You want to kind of turn that off once you get off of work. What's the first common reaction to where you want to eat at when the man approaches? I
Mm-hmm.
don't
I
know.
don't know. I never know what I want to eat.
Now
I
I
never
gotta
do.
now I gotta turn that back on and find a place. I
Yeah.
gotta try to think how you want me to think, because if I pick what I want to eat for that night, y'all know everywhere in the world y'all don't want to eat except for when a selection is made, then you don't want that.
Man, let me tell
You
you
know what I'm
something.
saying?
The
So
best part about that is now we have these electronic assistants, and you can set that up with Alexa. Alexa, find me something to eat. Like, what's a
Yeah.
good thing to
for,
you can
for
set those
sure.
things up now. But I
For
feel
sure.
like,
But wait,
oh, I'm
let me
sorry. Go
let me, let
ahead.
me just finish a little piece, and I'll get it back. I think instead of everybody complaining about what the other person don't want to do and shouldn't, listen to what both parties say and give them that, and then see what happens after that. Because cool, you want me to come home and provide you with a date. Normally, after I go on a date, I'm fucking,
Exactly.
Oh
because that's the
snap!
kind of date I'm gonna provide. You see what I'm saying? So it's like, yeah,
And I
okay,
had a long day, 13 hours, and took you out and paid for the bill. I'm getting
uh,
something.
You from around the way, huh? No,
Mac, you said I'm one
I
of the fellas,
need
okay?
no. But
your
listen,
awaken.
but
Yeah.
look, no. But reason why I say you from around the way because that's how that saying went or whatever like
Oh
that.
yeah, yeah.
I'm from around the way. I'm leaving with something. But no, but seriously, it's like just give the other person what they're asking for in that time
Mm-hmm.
frame, and then just see how it works. Like I said, I'm tired of the men shouldn't do, women shouldn't do, making it seem like this just competitive back and forth between relationships. And listen to what the person is asking you to do. Give it to them. If it still poses as a problem, then say, you know what? Hey, you can't say it's sex. I gave you sex. You can't say it's not making you feel like a woman and taking you out and doing it because I'm doing all that.
All
Right.
right.
Like,
I
how should it go?
just gotta play devil's advocate here. Like, this is a prime example, guys, that this woman does not see sex as pleasure. She sees it as work.
I
So
think
that
she's single.
means no, that may not be it. That means that whoever is sexing her is making her work, or she's not really getting pleasure from it. Okay. So that's why she's like, I'm tired. I'm gonna have to do this. I've been doing that all day. I've been this. It's like all those excuses, things that give us pleasure, we make time for, guys. Do you understand what I'm saying? So I'm not
Yeah,
picking
but
a
I think
side
that
on this, but this is a different perspective. Like, because I
right, and
know
they
that
own the
that is,
perspectives.
yeah, but that's a part of the conversation that women have too, is that a lot of times our partners think that they're pleasing us, you know what I'm saying? Because this is King Dingling, you know what I'm saying? Like, they think that the bragging rights just goes across the board for whatever one special thing that they do, when in a lot of times it just doesn't work for you in particular. So now I'm left feeling unsatisfied or bored, or feeling like this is a task that I must complete. You know what I'm saying? Nobody wants to have to do that.
Right, but can I respond to what you said in that point?
Okay.
I think we're too scared to give each other evaluations and actually have it
Bullshit.
just.
No, I'm not.
Well, listen, no.
Well, this
What
I
I'm
can
saying,
agree with
no.
what he's saying.
What I'm
I
saying
can.
on all aspects. The world thinks if a man tells a woman, just like what I mentioned earlier about the dude saying, she asked him how her peach cobbler was, and he said, "I've had better in the school cafeteria." Now, mind you, that was
Fuck.
a little harsh
That
on
was
what
a
he
good
said,
point.
right?
But
But this is the perfect reason of why men are scared to give feedback, or women would be scared to give
mm-hmm.
feedback
Yes.
on the sex part. You know what I'm saying? It's like, listen, people, that's why you would work in a situation where you don't have it to where it's pleasurable.
Uh-huh.
Look, if you come bring me food, a man's just supposed to be happy and excited to say, well, at least she cooked for me. I can't
Mm-hmm.
make
Mm-hmm.
a
Yeah, like,
comment
what if
about
it's
the food.
gross? Like, ugh.
Yeah, you have to explain it. Hey,
I think people have to be
how was
taught.
this prepared? Like, did you start cooking and then go watch TV?
Wow.
Because
Is
some
it
got
burnt?
jacked up. Or it just wasn't any focus on it. You see what I'm saying? Like, even if it's
I
not
Or it
burnt.
just doesn't taste good? All right, hold on, y'all. Before we continue, I want to bring on our other crew member, King
Oh,
Don.
welcome.
oh hi.
Nigga said, ooh, wait, what that was about?
Where you been at? Where you been at?
It's
New
been a
daddy in
long
here.
time. It's been
Yeah,
a
man.
long time.
Father,
I know that's not
Father
the right
hasn't
word.
having me.
Yes,
Um,
Father
he
hasn't
been in
having me.
he been in new daddy mode.
Yeah,
yeah.
definitely.
How's the little princess?
Once I got all the day shit that she had consumed so much time, I forgot today was Wednesday. Yeah,
You didn't lost track
definitely.
already.
Look. Good thing
Yeah.
I text you. All right, I want to go to the comments, y'all. All right. Lean chimed in. Hey, Charlene, thanks for joining us on tonight. She said, what if your shit is really trash, or you knocked her
Uh-uh.
pH? Look, check it out. Or you
Wow.
knocked her pH balance off. Seriously, sex isn't a task. That's what I was saying. So this is a
Yeah,
part of the
but
conversation
goddamn,
that
why is that the what ifs? Shit.
because that actually happens. That
Yeah,
actually happens.
No,
But
it
this
does
is what
happen. That is
yes,
very true. It
that is
does
very
happen.
true.
yeah. What if you don't say shit?
That's true.
What if you don't say a fucking thing and he
But
thinks
that's
she's that good or he doesn't
Well,
know?
see, that's
Hey,
that. Okay, to
I need to
piggyback off
clean
of that.
myself thoroughly so I don't, or maybe I shouldn't be touching your vagina after I just finished smoking weed or
Mm-hmm.
whatever the case may be.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, like
yes, clean your
Yeah.
go wash your hands, man. But
open your fucking mouth too, though. Like you know what I'm saying?
you
Like
know,
Well,
god
that's the
but
thing
damn.
too. We have to also understand, going like piggyback off of what Max say. We have to learn to be humble and
hold up,
accept
Kendrick Lamar.
criticism. No, it's
Okay,
true. We gotta
okay.
accept criticism because, and I'm saying as far as women, because women are so sensitive, right?
Don't just say
So
that because they got lots of men that are very
no,
sensitive when
okay.
it
So I'm
comes down to the
talking
subject of sex.
God
overall, yes,
damn.
but in the
Oh
aspect
yeah, yeah,
when she say
definitely.
pH balance, when okay,
Oh, okay.
you don't. I don't know. Let's say trash overall. If you're gonna say that his stuff is trash and he's gonna say that your stuff is trash, first of all, ask, okay, how's it trash? What do I need to do? What do I need to do to make you feel better? Like, teach me
Right.
something. You gotta be
Yeah,
humble enough to accept,
you
okay,
do.
maybe your shit is really trash. Maybe you don't know how to give head the way the other one know how to do it. The way you say. So teach me what you want me to do. Be
What makes
humble.
it
Right.
better? Yes, but I think that depends on how the conversation is going too. Like, don't be like, babe, your sex is trash. Like, I
Well,
need you
don't
to
say
do
it
Yeah.
like
this.
that.
Yes, say it like
Don't.
that.
Let's see.
But
Don't be
Let's see
like,
like
but
man,
a
you whack whack.
like I say, it needs to
No,
be
because
set up.
then
It's
I'm gonna be
like, hey, look,
offended. I don't want you to offend me, but if it's
yeah,
something
but
that you want me to change about it, I would rather you say it.
Listen,
yeah,
nah.
definitely.
See that
everybody,
once
It's
again,
on it's
everybody
on it
is
it's on it right. It's on
once
it
again,
right though.
everybody is
That it
lacking
come off like
something.
that.
right?
I always say this. I
Because it
always
make.
say
I'm
this.
sorry. Go ahead.
No, no, no. I'm sorry. I always say this. I know I'm not the best person at every aspect in the room.
There
I know
you go.
I'm better than I'm better at something than the next person. It might not be 100% of what you want me to do, but tell me what you want me to do. How about that?
Right.
But I'm humble enough to know that, you know what, I ain't the best, but I'm good. And
Yeah,
I think everybody has to be that way too.
but going back to
Well,
what
that
Dominique
that
said, hello,
okay.
wait, Nick.
Go. Sorry.
Going back to what you said about, or what I said rather about, you having to curate your words for how somebody
Mm-hmm.
says something. It's like that's why people are scared to actually say something because tell me
Right.
I'm
I know.
trash so I can hear it at that. Like, damn, I'm trash. I thought I was a little bit better than trash.
I
Like I
thought it
said, you
was a
got to be
little
able to
good.
handle.
Wow.
But
You got to be able to
but see,
handle what you're hearing
coming off
because
like that, coming off exactly like that could kind of like fuck with somebody's self-esteem to the point they can't even focus on bettering like this self,
That's
you
all I
know,
was
as far as
saying.
that
Yeah.
yeah,
aspect.
it's
Like I do
not
feel
true.
like, look at me personally though, I ain't even gonna lie to you. It gotta be like if it ain't like when it's in the heat of the moment, you gotta be passionate about what you're doing, whether it's like oral or like you know what I'm saying, even sexual intercourse. It's like you gotta even just at work. Like you just gotta when you have like a passion for what you're doing, then it
Mm-hmm.
comes out totally different.
It
That's true.
does.
Yeah,
And
that's
then I
very
teach you
true.
along the way.
Yeah, but like I said, but when it
Yeah.
Okay.
but
Yeah.
like I said, when it comes to have that conversation, you gotta
Right.
go into with the go into it with the aspect of listening instead of trying to be defensive
Yes.
and
Right.
then trying
Right.
to hear what you want to hear out of that and say, you know what, they're only trying to target me at this level instead
Yeah.
of
Mm-hmm.
just hearing what somebody said. Like I said, when somebody used the word trash, it's like,
That's
damn,
different. It
hey,
hit different.
exact. But it's
Right.
supposed to hit different. That's why they use that
Yeah.
particular
It's not
word.
supposed to
It,
hit my tears.
it's a difference if somebody say, "Well, babe, your sex is okay." You're
Still,
like,
okay, if somebody told me, babe, your sex is okay, then I'm gonna be like, nah, we gotta change this.
I
It gotta be
still
great.
see me
exactly. But like
like
I
I
said,
wouldn't
like
just
But now
I wouldn't
I
just
want to
dog you
express
like that.
I want to express it to you at the level where it's at. It's trash.
Shit.
I would hope
People
to get
too
to the
damn
level
soft,
okay,
man.
and then it gets to the
Everybody
level
need
of
to.
like, okay,
Everybody
Nah,
it's
need to.
great.
it
But
gotta
god
it
damn.
gotta be said. It gotta be said. See, look, I fuck around, nigga like me. You know, I'm suave, me. You hear me? Nigga like me. Nigga like me anyway, like I'm gonna come all like damn fat. I ain't lying, you did your thing, yeah. I said, well look, I want you to do this, like you know what I'm saying? You gotta
Yeah,
ease
Yep,
it
that's what
in
I
build
was
there.
saying.
confidence.
You
All
gotta,
right.
Yeah,
yes,
listen, I
Yeah,
understand finesse. Look,
you
I
gotta.
totally understand finesse.
yeah, two
It don't take
times.
no sin.
For sure, for sure.
All
But
right,
I,
yeah.
but then like I say, you gotta get to a point where, like I said, it's like I say, even if I'll say if it was said to me, it was like, hey, babe, your dick whack.
Right.
It be like crush my spirit so I can know, hey, I'm out here thinking I'm giving
Gotta work
premium dick.
harder.
No,
You see what I'm saying? Like crush me because
Man,
I'm
people too
out
damn
here
soft,
thinking that
okay?
I'm giving
Yeah,
top level
I
yeah.
dick,
I
and then you
cannot believe
like
how you guys are responding to this. Like
you
I
like
I don't think
nah.
people
don't
soft.
do not don't do it to me
Listen,
like that,
I
especially
have
if you
told
care
people,
about me.
I remember, okay, I
Nah.
have told a guy, like, he
Uh-oh.
wanted to do it again. And I was like, nah, you good. Nah, you good. Mean, I'm straight on you.
Right, and you
Yeah,
gotta
and they
keep
don't need
explaining that. Like the fuck,
I'm
like man, your
straight
shit
on
trash,
you.
playboy.
And
But
he asked me
no.
why, and
that,
I was like, nah, you know what? It was
man,
cool,
you
but
just
it wasn't all that. And I was honest. I'm not gonna lie to you. I need to give you the reason of why I don't
Yes.
want to mess with you again.
Okay,
And I'm
Luther
being honest.
Vandross, give it a reason to man. Listen, you must not have liked that guy at all for you to approach him that way. Because people you care
I didn't
about,
know.
right.
you're gonna be gentle with
Yeah,
them.
right.
No, that's your
Right,
opinion
fact.
though.
No,
That's
I
your
was like,
listen.
opinion.
hey, I was like a
Stop.
high five.
No,
No.
No,
nope, that's
that's
not
your
true.
opinion.
I don't
Like
get that.
I
Nope.
said, I've definitely been in relationships, and it's like you do think that you're doing something at a certain level, right? And
Uh-huh.
then once you're like, okay, because nothing humbles you. Well, I'll say I don't want to use the word humble in the wrong sense.
Hmm.
Nothing brings you back down to reality more than you having an honest conversation and you
The
telling
truth.
somebody about them, and they say, "Hey, playboy,
Yeah.
you think you out here
Yeah,
doing this?
yeah,
Heck
right,
yeah.
right.
This ain't that,
Yeah,
right?"
But mind
And
you,
you
you
Mhm.
need
are good to someone. You are
right.
good
Yeah.
to
But
someone.
you want to be
man,
good
no,
to the
but see,
one.
no,
Wait,
you
you
nigga
want to
don't
be
settle
good
for
to the
that.
one. Right. You don't want to. You want to be good to the one that
Yeah.
you're actually sexting. So you
Right.
can't
Man,
just
So
man, I'm
bypass
people,
that.
stepping
I
on. I'm
see
Everybody,
that.
stepping.
everybody want to be king, but
No, it
you ain't
ain't.
got that king status. So bring your
Yeah,
ass
I'm
back
telling you,
down to
they,
the
they
serpent
just can't be me.
peasant.
Just say that. You could just say that plain and simple. But
King of the
like,
jungle.
like I
Nah.
said, fuck, I'm trying to step on anything I'm in a relationship, anything I'm touching.
Yeah.
I'm
That's what
trying to
I'm
Yeah.
step on
saying.
stuff. Ain't no such thing as I was good to that one person.
Yeah,
Cause
but
Everybody is
nah,
good
yeah,
to
but
something,
but
but it
in
ain't
order
nah.
everything.
listen, in order to step on everything that you get into, you got to listen to because, like I said, you might think
Right.
the way
Because you
you
can
give
learn from
head
other
might
people's
be
mistakes and shit.
no. You might think that the way that you give head is top tier, and it's like, yeah, that worked for these
Whack.
set of women,
Right.
Right,
because
right,
because the women anatomies are totally different. You might,
right.
I've said, of course, this is we all adults here. You might deal with a woman who clit is inward inside her lips more. So
Mm-hmm.
the way you
Right.
giving head to her compared to a woman who has a bigger clit, it's totally different. You got to approach that in a totally different manner.
You gotta
So
Right.
go to work on Myra feet.
you know what I'm saying? So you out here thinking that
See, y'all cut nothing
you might
bad.
think you cold, and
Nothing
she
bad.
like, nah, that's not how I
That
like it.
girl, see, that dude was
But
on
that's
time too, son. You whipped up this on time and everything,
Mac,
man.
Mac, I'm listening to you, Mac.
listen.
I
I'm
hear
gonna
you,
keep
Mac.
calling you the ad libs. You know what I'm
I hear you.
Wait,
Don't
man,
take
come
Cause
on.
it.
It's her fault that we fucking left and this is her fault.
That's
No,
good,
I love
man.
it. Nah, but
Oh man,
I
that's
that's
hear you.
funny.
that's real to that. Yeah, for sure. You got to go to work on Myra's feet for real.
Oh man.
Yeah,
Like I
Oh,
said,
man.
I gotta
because
tell
like I
her.
said, when you understand, like say, the different levels of shit that you dealing with,
Yeah.
then
And
that,
then
like I
like
said, but the only way
even
you
if you
find all
ain't
that out is you gotta have an honest talk about that shit.
yeah. Or either you gotta be fucking with somebody that tell you how they like it while in the midst of doing it.
That's
Exactly,
Yes,
true.
that
Like,
part
exactly.
too.
yeah.
You
Listen,
gotta
y'all
get
will
clear.
be surprised how many guys are very insecure about having that
Yeah, right.
conversation in the act and not in the act. Like you will be
Yeah, I
surprised.
would.
But I do have
Oh,
a few comments that because they're going in on the comments, y'all. I
yeah,
just
let's
want to
hear
catch
it.
us up. All right. This was from earlier. Lean said, Mac, it's a difference in regards to being real and being rude. I had better in the cafeterias out of line. Nah. All right.
Mhm.
And then
I
fast
explained
forward.
that though.
You did. That's why I say this was. I just wanted y'all to be able to see
Yeah,
the comments as the. But I mean, we went way past. But I just wanted y'all to be able to see it. Janique
right. For
chimed in.
sure.
She said, "Sex talks are important. They are very important." I agree. She also said it depends on the relationship. Every person can't take a trash. That was my point. You
Yeah,
know when your
facts.
partner can handle those words, and then the final comment that we didn't get a chance to see, guys. Talk. You have to talk. People be
Yeah.
so nervous to talk about sex, not
I mean,
just about what you can do, but what you like and don't like, etc. And I think that part is very important because what your specialty may be, it may not be something that I actually like. And
yep,
you
that's
have
true.
to
Right.
you have to accept that I
Mm-hmm.
don't like it. Like don't try to force
Right.
it on me or try to make me seem weird. Like
For
I
sure.
just don't like it.
Especially then,
Especially.
learn your partner. That is
Yeah.
very
Yeah.
important.
Yeah.
Learn your partner. That's it.
Go
Listen.
ahead, Mac.
No, but to chime in on that, it's like modern day stuff that I hear a lot of women talk about, even all across spectrums, through random conversations, whatever. Dudes throwing out this random "I eat ass" remark when it comes down to women,
Fuck
right?
that.
I
And
hate it.
Sorry.
they
Go
got
ahead.
women who are like, I don't even like that shit, right?
Yes, bro.
But
Like
for whatever
what?
reason, that's like, oh, I think I'm gonna get her interested because I said, like you said, that's when it comes down to learning the
Your
person
partner.
learning your partner, having those kind of conversations. Like you think you
You
out
think
here
it's
killing
supreme,
them,
huh? Look,
yeah, and
Nah,
you
that's
like, hey
booty butter.
fool,
Nobody don't want no booty butter.
bitch, I'm tired of you.
booty butter.
Booty
We
butter,
gotta put
man.
that on a shirt. Don't nobody want no
Don't put
booty
booty butter on a shirt.
Yeah, you can't put the
Could you imagine
wait.
hitting something from the back and you get booty
This-
butter on your shirt?
Oh
Bitch, I got
Um,
booty butter on my
imagine,
fucking
imagine,
shirt.
imagine seeing a fine chick in the mall or something, and she got booty butter on her shirt.
Oh my god.
no!
How
What
you
is
even
that?
approach that?
Wait, talking about what is that? Booty butter?
Man, like,
Man, Lee Turner,
nah.
she said, look, booty. Oh my god. Oh my god. Lee
That's
said,
funny.
EBG, like Trick Daddy said, ugh.
Yeah.
Listen, Trick Daddy is gross to me.
Yeah, I ain't lie, that bitch be grossing me out sometimes, man.
I don't even see how he get girls. He's so like,
Trick
ugh.
Daddy look like a burnt brownie.
I mean,
Like one that ain't molded yet. You know what I'm saying?
his
You
name
remember
speaks
when
for
Martin
itself.
made
Trick
that
Daddy
cake?
Dollar. He's tricking. He
uh,
buying that pussy.
You are
uh,
absolutely right. You are absolutely
Mhm.
right. And I mean, and I'm pretty sure he get a lot of
oh,
it free because of his
I
level of success.
never knew.
How you
You ain't know his
never
name
knew
was
that?
Trick
Stop
Daddy
trying to
Dollars?
act like you great.
I
Yeah,
never,
that's Trick
wait, come on.
Daddy.
I never made the connection that's why his name Trick Daddy.
Yeah.
Yeah, man.
Wow. I just
For
thought he just
sure.
called himself that, like as a
Why would
stage
you call
name.
yourself a trick? Like let's be real. Like,
Yeah.
of course, like
Oh
a
my
lot of
god,
dudes take that as an insult.
that is insulting.
Yeah,
Hey, but
because
he grabbed that bitch. He grabbed that bitch by the horns. Man. He claimed it. He claimed it.
yeah, he claimed, like I said, that they try to finesse their way into that, right? Go
Oh
back to that
man,
Yeah,
finesse
right.
word. It ain't tricking if
Mm-mm.
you got it, ass shit.
Yeah,
No,
that's
it's
all right.
tricking if
Yes,
it's tricking, my nigga. That's what it
yes,
is.
that's what it is. Oh man, I can't get the image out of that burnt.
Oh
I
yeah,
don't
bro.
know
See, I wanted to tell you too, bro. Speaking of tricking, say Mac.
Speaking of tricking, say Mac. Boy,
Yeah.
you ain't never
Wait,
heard
what
me
you
sing
trying
no.
to say?
Boy, what you talking about?
No,
Nah, I'm
I'm
just fucking
trying to
with you. Go
get.
ahead.
I know you got. I know you got all the exclusives, right? For the good shit.
Oh
I can't get
man.
my hands on nothing. I need you to send me something, man.
You need it. You say, wait, you need. I got all the
Man,
exclusives as far
wait,
as
talk
what?
about this. This sounds like a
Oh, you
conversation
say
for
gear?
after. Yes, that's what he
No,
said.
no,
Hmm.
no. You said we talking about whatever. Let me know what you need, and I could put my hands on
This
it.
sound like
Oh
that
man.
conversation we not supposed to be sitting on,
No,
Mac.
Hey, hold on. Y'all talking
Inviting us
about a
in
conversation
conversations,
we ain't
Mac.
supposed to be having. We were just talking about eating booty butter, and all that. You trying to
yo, I promise you, I am gonna share that clip. Booty butter. That's
Booty
one for the
butter.
books,
Y'all
man.
listen.
Booty
You know
butter.
what? You know what? Supposedly,
Booty butter.
what's the song?
What the
The song,
I
the
went,
song with
what you mean, supposedly?
truffle
So
butter,
yeah,
right?
y'all
truffle
remember
Truffle.
butter?
this?
You remember
Y'all
the
remember
song
this song?
Truffle Butter?
Look
Like
at
Wait,
it
hold
was
on,
like
Doug.
Wayne. It's like Wayne,
Oh yeah, I do
Nicki,
remember that. Yeah,
Drake, or whatever like that. They had a song called Truffle Butter, right?
Oh
yeah.
yeah. Okay,
So
yeah.
supposedly truffle butter is supposed to be booty
Booty
butter.
butter.
Ah.
I
That's nasty.
never knew.
I
So we
never
actually have
knew.
a class tonight. We learning a lot.
Yeah,
We
cause,
learning a
cause
lot
like
tonight.
me, I ain't gonna lie, like being like they say being amongst a lot of white people in the military, like hearing the
Hmm.
terminology they use as far as like sex and stuff like that, it made me resort to Urban Dictionary a lot, right? So
Hmm.
that's how I found out about the truffle butter song. Now, mind you, yes, there are things that look like potatoes. They're called truffles, and of course, people
Hmm.
use truffle oil and all that stuff on various items, right?
Yeah.
But when I looked up Urban Dictionary for truffle butter, like I was like, yo. So
Yeah.
in y'all spare time, of course, you know what
Look,
I'm saying?
I don't
free
know.
I
time
What
mean,
you just
I
taught me.
educated. Look
want,
it up.
I want.
Truffle butter.
You
That
taught me. I learned
anal
already.
lubricant. Get out of here. Get out of here.
See,
I
see,
learned
see,
already,
Lee,
Mac. I don't need to
My,
learn anymore.
see what I'm saying? See, Lee, Lee, you
excuse
know
me.
what I'm talking about, man.
Yeah, and Janique, look, she said, look it up on Urban Dictionary.
Yeah, that's what
Man,
I'm
we
saying.
learned a lot tonight. Okay, one, you gotta go to work on Mara's feet.
You better go to work on Myra's
I
feet.
ain't lying.
Boy.
She killed that one.
Booty
See,
butter,
I ain't lying.
truffle
You stepped
butter.
out the church for that one.
No, Mac, I'm gonna be
And
liking
look,
tomorrow.
she didn't even hold up a finger, bro. Like,
Yeah.
hell
Look,
no.
I was live. I was throwing them lives all night. She was dunking that shit.
Oh, she was like she tried to slide that shit in there. Like we wasn't fucking up.
No, the way he
Nah,
was
fuck
talking, it was
that.
like you gotta go to business. Like you gotta know what you're
Yeah,
doing.
he went. She went up and dunked that motherfucker.
And
That was a
one.
good one. That was a
Definitely,
good
man.
one.
They come back. All right, y'all. We have made it to the end of our show. I had so much fun. All right, but
Yes.
y'all know what we got to do before we get out of
Yeah.
here. I know time flies when you're having fun, bro.
Yes, yes.
All right. So I know we normally end our show with a word association. So each of us will get a word tonight. Remember, in the comments, guys, you can chime in and help us to figure out a song or TV jingle or a movie. I'm sorry, that it's wait, not movie. Wait, I'm tripping. Not movie. All right. But you can definitely help us out. All right.
Mhm.
So we're gonna get 10
Booty
seconds.
butter fucking her up over there.
Y'all gonna be
Man,
talking about that tomorrow. Watch.
I promise you. Listen, I am gonna cut that clip and post it
Uh-uh.
Just for that part,
Hey,
man.
look
no,
down. You got a little booty
no,
butt on your
Got a
shirt.
little booty butt on your
no,
shirt.
Mac and Ducky,
Hey,
no, Mac and Ducky, y'all girl gonna ask if y'all want butter. Say booty butter. I
I
ain't
don't
gonna
want
get
no
booty
booty
butter.
butter. Man, what you trying to feed me? Booty butter?
I'm gonna tell a man if it ain't that booty butter, I don't want
Don't you do that. Don't do that.
Oh
Truffle
man.
butter
I
night.
know,
Oh
but I
man,
never
that should have
know.
been the name of this episode, man. Truffle
That's
Truffle
butter.
funny.
Truffle
butter.
butter, real though,
Yes,
on the real.
that's
I
funny.
like the way you think, young nigga.
Oh man, I hate this dude. He get on my nerves so bad. Oh
That's
man,
funny.
y'all gonna make me cry my eyelashes off, man. I just put
Look,
these
you
things
wanted
on.
this shit to be therapeutic.
Oh
There
man,
it
this
is.
was definitely therapy for
That
me
is
tonight. Like,
real.
man, my eyes
Fuck.
are red laughing, man. Like, oh my god,
Hmm.
that's
I miss
hilarious.
y'all though, dog. All just
We
aside,
can
dog.
tell,
Good
good.
looking out.
That's
Yeah.
why I sent your ass a text. Like, hop in here. Like, I'm not taking no fun answer. Let's go.
Yeah, definitely. I took a look at. I look at Corey had fuck around and pulled it up.
Oh,
So look
good.
as I'm looking at you text me, look at my phone and all. I said, why I feel like this that girl texting me, dog.
I definitely was. Let's
And it
go.
was.
Bring your ass on. All right,
Yeah.
y'all. So, who up first?
Oh,
I'll
I'll
take it
go.
since I've been
Oh,
missing in
Ducky, go ahead.
All right, Ducky going first. Your word is butter.
action. Wait, I gotta do the song, right?
Yes,
Yeah.
Man,
this one is
you
easy.
got that butter love.
Yes,
Yeah.
butter.
All right, yeah.
You made
Next,
it though.
next. Matter of fact,
Next.
next.
That's right. All right. That was I had to break it up with that one.
That's
Man, hold
funny.
on,
Booty
wait.
butter dog.
Nah, it's so smooth and so creamy. What they was
Look
talking about booty butt.
at that nigga there.
Was they really talking
Man,
about
now
butter?
you got me thinking now, for real.
I think they was talking about it though, for
Nah.
real.
I think
They was talking about
That's
woman
funny.
creaming, but I get
That's
it.
funny.
Yeah.
Truffle
yeah.
butter.
Man.
Y'all ass
That
gonna be
is
thinking about that every conversation.
Bruh. Listen to
that's
me. Like I'm gonna text that shit to y'all tonight. Like don't get none of that booty butter on your shirt, man.
That's so funny.
Let somebody waste coffee on it. I'm gonna text y'all like y'all. Somebody got booty butter on their shirt.
we get that bitch out and we put it on the shirt, we gotta put it on the back of the shirt.
Oh my god.
Oh, that's funny as fuck.
No
Nah,
pun
that's that high
intended.
wipe. That's called
Oh
high
man.
wipe.
Man, what? Get out!
High white.
High wipe from the movie Sex Tuplets from Marlon. He's
Yes.
telling her, he said, go ahead, you know you got that high wipe. Because he
You
was
know
a
what?
fat boy. Don't worry
Oh,
about it.
that's funny. Oh
Don't worry
wait,
about it.
cause
Y'all
the
never
pregnant
saw
yeah,
Sex
woman,
we-
man.
Tuplets? Y'all,
Oh, that's
yes.
fuck
Yes.
no, man. Like, let me
I
tell you
did, but
something.
I'm lost.
You gotta go watch it.
Listen,
It's funny.
I'm on a sabbatical from the smoke right now, so I think I need to be on that level watching the fucking
But it's funny
watching
with
fucking
us.
sex tuplets. That shit.
Yeah, it's Marlon
Uh,
Wayne, so he had those
Oh
little
my
gut
God, yes.
punkers, without being her. Like he's just funny, but it's at the most random times.
Yeah.
All right, who's up next?
I'll go.
All right, your
Give me an
word
easy one.
is okay. Sound.
Donut.
Oh, come on, you still got time. Come on, help her out, y'all.
That sound that the bed make.
Oh,
That's the bed.
okay.
That's the
I
sound.
lost.
That
I'm not on it today with the things.
Y'all help her out. She got some more time in here.
I was
Sound.
helping out.
No, I was thinking of which one. Don't worry about it. That's not the right song. I don't know.
yeah, you probably was thinking when I was thinking some extra. Never mind, never mind. I'm trying to think too though.
No, I don't know.
No, this is
Yeah,
Not
I
not
want
that
to
song
going
from
the way it
Sweet,
was playing.
I
but that's
want to
not
see
it.
that dog.
Sound. All right, girl, I'm gonna help you out. Come mix with the sound of music.
Man, your
Man, shut
ass
your
coming to
ass
my
up.
The sound of you, girl.
rap.
I wasn't gonna think of
What the
that.
hell was that?
That was
That's
sound.
with Julia Roberts.
Yes, the sound of music.
That sound like Hocus Pocus or something.
No,
No.
that's with Julia Roberts when she's in the field.
Yeah, that's
Yes,
funny.
that's but y'all familiar with the most common one, the doe, a deer, a female deer. That's where that song came from. That movie. It's a musical.
Yeah.
I mean, but
They
yeah,
don't know. They don't remember. But
name-
obviously, I didn't remember either.
yeah. But I helped you out. It's called the sound of music. All right, Mac, Charlotte Mac.
Charlotte Mack in the building.
Wipe your lip after saying that, Mac.
Yeah.
He on this chick daddy dollar shit. That what he
Boy.
You got a little
no.
booty butt around there, you kid, Charlotte Mack.
Speaking of which, dog, your word is slide.
Oh shit.
How come I got a word? I got a song for that one.
Because it's not your turn.
Fuck,
No-
you right.
no
Yeah,
pressure.
that's it. That is
Yeah.
because it's not your turn. Let me see.
I'm gonna help out Mac, y'all. It's where it slide. This is
No,
easy.
wait. You got it. You got it.
I'm thinking it's a Trick Daddy song.
Slide some
Nope.
oil to me.
Man, get out.
Yeah,
What?
from the Wiz, man.
From the Wiz. Yeah. But also I was gonna do the cha-cha slide.
Oh no.
Hell no. This is something new. The cha-cha
That's
slide.
slide
new.
too.
Fuck no.
And
I was thinking though.
we get funky.
Come on, Mac. What you got?
I was thinking.
Slide,
I'm trying to think of the
slide,
damn.
flippity slide.
Really, when we gonna slide? I was trying to think of the name of the
Oh,
YG song.
LMA, huh?
Yeah. When we go slide.
Yeah.
Oh,
That's a good one.
Okay.
That was a good one.
Yeah.
I got his back, don't worry.
City boys
No.
in the booty butter.
The boys in the booty butter.
The city boys in the booty butter upset.
All right, y'all gotta give me one, and we're gonna roll on out.
All right.
Woo.
Yeah, all right.
Y'all, I
Your
didn't laugh
word
so much. I got a
is
headache.
drum
Okay,
roll.
drum roll.
All right.
I thought you had a word. Just drum roll.
Alive.
There you
Oh
go.
man, no, you gave me a laugh last time.
No, I didn't, man.
Yeah, remember I started singing the song that I wrote.
Oh yeah, oh yeah, yeah. Oh yeah.
Oh shit, dead then.
You
Dead.
can't put that. You can't link that. Because it did.
Shit.
This dead.
Look, talking about what you had for dinner because you've been on one all night, man.
I ain't even lying, dog. That girl.
Fries.
Say she
French
must have
fries?
changed.
Yeah.
say y'all, she must have changed churches or something. She must get to a new church. That girl is on one.
Booty butter on them fries. What the hell? Man. Shut up, Mac. The sound. Come on, y'all. Give me one. Oh my God.
All right.
Man, I had fun. Go ahead.
Shit. Damn, I had a word, but then I was
Anonymous.
Nigga, what?
I know, right? That was easy, nah. That was too easy.
Together.
That's easy. That's in a
Together.
song, Anonymous?
Yeah.
I think they did have a song with Anonymous in it. But
Bobby Valentino, I gotta know. I don't know your name.
Oh yeah. Your
Why you gotta
name,
be
I want to be
anonymous?
anonymous.
Oh,
Yeah.
I used to like that song so much. And
Yeah,
also,
that used to be my
you said tonight
together.
together. Oh, let
Oh, okay.
don't wanna stay
Yeah.
together.
Yeah.
That boy came in with the baritone for you.
Hey, yeah, to sing together. All right, y'all, stay on the line before we leave. All right. I want to thank you guys so much for joining us tonight on this episode of Say What You Want to Say. We literally said everything we wanted to say tonight and then some. We had to go to work on Mara's feet. We had a lesson in truffle butter. Booty butter. All right. And we learned what Trick Daddy Dollar's name really meant. All right. I hope you guys had a lot of fun here tonight. Make sure you guys tune in on next week as we continue even more episodes of the Queen Talk podcast, guys. Thank you guys so much for your support, your love, your comments, your shares, your likes, your subscribes. We love y'all. Until next time, I'm your girl, Dom. Bye. Hey.